What's up, my dudes? So I don't have any of my equipment that I use to record videos, like the stand I was using and shit like that. But I wanted to give you guys a quick update on the Rex, and I am actually taking the exhaust off and putting the Shorty pipe on, so it's gonna be a lot louder. Just want a little noise, I guess. But little quick update on the Rex. She's running well. I've checked the plugs a couple times with adding in the timing on the street. I'm not seeing any knock, but I'm also being just a little bit cautious of having a lot of timing in. So I think I may only have like 27.5 degrees of timing, but not too much. I mean, the car runs well. I'm still having the transmission noise, so eventually, within the next coming months or so, I'm going to pull the trans again and replace all the input and output shaft bearings again, just so I can try and alleviate this issue, because it's disgustingly noisy. If I have any in-car video later, you guys might hear it. Maybe not over the exhaust, but we'll see. But yeah, she's running well. These 1000cc injectors are doing all right. I have no complaints. They're giving me all the fueling I need. I'm only at I think at 8,200 RPM, I'm at 24% duty cycle, I believe. So I'm not running out of injector. I am having a hot start issue. Not in the tune. I think it's my fuel pump, because if the car sits and it's warm out, starts up no problem, follows the tables, adds the fuel that it needs to. But sometimes after the car's been run for a little bit and it sits, like if I pull up to a gas station and get gas, if the car was warm and then I turn the car off and go to turn it back on after I get gas, I'm having a lean issue post start. And even when I add in post start fueling, nothing happens. So I'm getting like a 17-to-1, 18-to-1, 16.5-to-1 lean idle, and it doesn't go away until I actually drive the car and there's a more of a demand for fuel. I'm not sure what it is. I'm gonna change the fuel filter, but I want to do the fuel pump, but I want to do the upgraded lines so I can be prepared for 85. But yeah, she's running well. Just I have a small oil leak from the distributor O-ring I'm gonna be fixing soon. But other than that, she's been running great, and I'll put a couple clips of me ripping in this video as well. But we are going to drop the rear axle back and put just my Shorty pipe on. So the axle back, the muffler, roadster, whatever muffler that's on here is going to come off, and basically, if you can see under here, right at that joint right there, there's just going to be a turn down. It's going to be loud as shit. It's going to sound good, though. I mean, I like the sound. It's going to pop and bang more, be more obnoxious, but why the fuck not? It's a race car, right? So we're going to send it. All right, so I want to give you guys a little, I guess, preview or whatever, sound clip of the exhaust with the full exhaust, and then when we take off to put on the Shorty pipe, I'll give you a small clip too. It can't be too loud because I'm in the garage, obviously, but we'll get a small clip right now of the full exhaust and then one after. there's a before clip, and we'll get one after we take the cat bag off. So let's go. Alright, so you take these two bolts out, then we can get the axle back and wiggle it out and finagle it. The car has to go extremely high for this to come out, just the way that this was made. It's fucking difficult, but those two and then those two right there and there, then we'll put the Shorty pipe on, turn down, and she'll be nice and loud and ready for 9,000 R's. But let's go ahead and get these off. Alright, so those bolts are out. Get this rear off, we now have to take off. There's a hanger right here. There's one up here as well. It's hard to see. And there's one over here. And these bitches are difficult.
Nah,
but
I'm not gonna need them. Could have stopped at my house before I got here. Nah, not gonna need them. Good food right about now.
huh?
I could use some food right about now.
I told you not to get candy, but you insisted on getting fucking candy.
Fucking candy! What the fuck else was I supposed to get from fucking Dollar General?
Donuts!
Donuts to make me feel worse. That's probably not true.
Can you lift that side of the exhaust for me real quick?
For you, I'd do anything. Except for lift the other side of the exhaust. This thing's heavy as fuck. You don't want this. Weight reduction, bro.
It might fall, so just prepare.
You're the one that's gonna get hit. I ain't getting fucked.
That's what I'm saying. Catch me.
You said hold this side. I didn't know. I didn't catch shit. There we go.
Hold on.
Oh, it's a little warm steel.
Is it?
Just the muffler, just a little bit toasty. Not hot. You let me know if it's loose.
It's
fucking,
loose.
I can pull it the fuck out.
No, you can't.
Well, you
Go ahead,
gotta.
try that. You have to bend it down. Come up over the top of this.
Fuck this.
Okay, I'll do it.
Is it gonna be high enough?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. That's the fucking dumbest design I've ever seen.
Well, that's because
You just don't want to drop your fucking control on.
accurate.
Hey, if you want me to, I'll just lift the fucking car up with my hands.
If you wanna put the jack on, maybe like. I'll do it.
You're trying to explain it when you can just do it yourself. You big dummy. You just save all this and put it in the video, you know?
No, I'll edit most
You
of this.
big fucking dummy. What the fuck is it, a 5/8? I mean, you just have it still in the pinch weld?
Yeah.
Alright, well, slowly go down, because I might have to move it.
Okay.
Very slowly.
I'm busier than a mother.
Oh, shit. Well, I got it.
Yeah, when I get up like that. Oh.
There you go.
Woo!
Turn off. Good bitch.
Alright, now that we have the exhaust off, we can bolt on to our bolt on our turn down. And yeah, basically it's just gonna end underneath the car, be extra loud, sound extra good, and yeah, be extra race car. So like, you know, like 40 extra horsepower from this mod right here. Alright, children. It's on. And we're ready for takeoff, okay? Alright. Let's see, we'll have to see how it sounds once the car's on the ground.
Okay, let me replace it. I know I had electrical tape.
Alright guys, so the exhaust is off. It's all right there. Just the turn and the over the axle portion. So let's get a little sound clip, a little startup. I'm not gonna run it too long. Well, damn. So that's gonna be nice. The graph. This is my. I can't wait to hear it above 80. For fueling and peak. It's asking for peak fuel at 7,500 RPM. So that's about where max torque would be. So right now I have the limit at, I believe, the limit is at 8,700. So I'm trying to get on the dyno to see where would be best for me to put my limit at. I know when I had it set to 91, which is only 300 or 400 more RPM than this, it pulled. I mean, it felt like it didn't fall. Like you can see from the fueling graph, it doesn't just round and fall. It actually holds on. So I know that it's still making power. I just don't know to where exactly. And I have the map set up. I think I can add another row if I wanted to rev higher. I don't think I'll make power up there, so 9,300 is like not on the list of things to rev to, but 9,000, 9,100, that's feasible. I actually rev to 9,100. And it felt solid, so I'm not 100% sure if I'll go any higher. But once I get some dyno time, we'll be able to see this curve actually on the dyno as well, and see where I'm making peak torque, peak power, and how long that holds on. So, but we'll get in here soon and get a little drive video and see what the exhaust sounds like. Alright, so it may be hard to see, it's kind of dark, but I got my buddy Aaron with me. We're going to go out for a quick drive, see what it sounds like. I'm not expecting it to go lean or anything, it's just shortened the exhaust. It hasn't freed up really any back pressure, it wasn't really much. So I'm going to give my buddy Aaron the camera and we'll just go for a quick drive. You're gonna give it the juice. It's wet, but a little 1-2 pool never hurt nobody, so. Yo, we gotta hit the two-step already. Oh shit!
You gonna wake up the cows?
Yeah, hold up. Oh fuck! That shit sounds good.
The stops are way up there by some houses, but you got some distance.
All right, we're about to hit the two-step. Go, wind your window down.
How far you want it down?
Down.
Oh, all the way.
Yeah. We're gonna hear what it sounds like with can you see me?
Nope.
We're gonna hear what it sounds like. I'm gonna roll out of the two-step.
Fucking.
Nah, don't worry about it.
All right.
Thanks for watching. If you like the video, give it a like. That sounds amazing. Subscribe. So after we went out ripping and whatever, I started to get a really rich condition. I thought my buddy might have like pressed the key or something. But then I noticed that on diesel I wasn't hitting the right vacuum, so I thought I may had a vacuum leak. So I checked for vacuum leak with starting fluid, couldn't find the vacuum leak. So I'm kind of thinking that the cam timing jumped. It is a stock belt. It's a new stock belt, but it's a stock belt. I didn't retighten it after the 500 miles. Maybe I should have. It's a stock belt, so it might have stretched a little. I'm not really sure, but the next coming days I'm gonna go and figure out what the fuck's wrong with it, because I let off the throttle and it won't cut the fuel, basically. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's like a stuck injector or some shit, but it's not acting like it, so I'm not actually 100% sure. But I'm gonna tear into it this week and see what we got. Hopefully it's just like a skip tooth and I can put it back and it's fine, because advancing or retarding the cam timing like by a tooth can alter the vacuum readings and stuff like that, and just making me think that maybe I might have just skipped a tooth, but we'll see. Yeah, but go ahead, like and subscribe, guys. Stay tuned for some possible dyno tuning. Hopefully in the new year, in the first month or so, I'm gonna try and get on the dyno and see if I can see. Yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Hopefully by March. See you in the next one. Deuces. Maybe March.